Oh, but we were
I think
talking about it, and
yeah.
every couple years, the universe is like, "Oh, you don't
Yeah.
appreciate each other enough. We're going to separate you for a couple weeks."
all the emotion.
All the
Yeah.
emotions.
Like, that's what happens when you start early. You get to be early grandparents. I just put lingerie and then a white like button down with a pixie skirt, and I was like thigh highs. I looked just like a slutty librarian. It was
You
fine. Either way,
you
nobody
looked
was
really hot. You looked really hot.
no one was complaining that I didn't
Like,
look
and
exactly
like, I love those heels. I love those heels. I love it
I
when you wear
can't
those heels. Again, with the plans, like, we'll just, you know, we won't drink or anything. We're just gonna go have fun, hang out with our friends, and just drive home.
You know how that is.
I'm pretty sure half of our listeners are convinced that you left me for good.
I know on Instagram I've been getting
or I murdered you.
Welcome to Hot Couple Chronicles, a podcast exploring the swinging lifestyle. Our discussions may contain explicit content and adult themes intended for mature audiences. While we strive to offer valuable insights and entertainment, please be aware that the views expressed are based on personal experiences and opinions. We encourage listeners to approach the content with an open mind and to prioritize communication, consent, and respect in their relationships. Remember, everyone's journey is unique, so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Thank you for joining us on our adventure.
I'm Russ.
And I'm Ashley, and this is Hot Couple Chronicles. It's a little weird.
Hi, baby.
It's not quite the same.
It's
hits
not.
different
It's not.
in different states. Yeah.
I miss you.
I miss you so much. This is stupid, but great at the same time.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
So,
Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I miss your humps. A lot.
I miss you. I know. This is the worst.
Oh, but we were talking about it, and every couple years, the universe is like, "Oh, you don't appreciate each other enough. We're going to separate you for a couple weeks."
As if you know, we met online and we're 900 miles apart, and ever since for the last 15 years, every 2 years or so, we're apart for a few weeks at least at a time. And so we're just another one of those times. So we, absence makes the heart grow fonder, they say. That's what they say, I guess. I don't know.
Stupid.
But we've been fighting since the day we met to be in the same location, not to be together, but to be in the same location together. And so we're still different like that. And yeah, I am in Florida. For those of you that don't know, I am currently at my sister's house. I've been here for like a week and a half now.
It's been like 17 months.
A long time. It feels like eternity. We got a call a week and a half ago that our daughter was having contractions and she was cramping and everything. So I packed up my stuff and drove to Florida at like 6, 7 o'clock at night. Got here at like 11, and they sent her home. They weren't doing anything, and it's been the same thing pretty much for the last week and a half. Been having them like every 4 minutes. We're gonna be grandparents, if you didn't know, and our oldest is expecting a grandson. She was due Sunday. So we have been waiting impatiently waiting for him, and Russ has been holding down the Florida home while I have been waiting for our new family member. So it's been a lot of waiting.
So much waiting.
And then
So
she just
much
went in 2 days ago, and they said they're about 4 minutes apart now, and she is dilating finally, and she's sitting out. So they're thinking in the next few days. So we're waiting. We're just keep waiting. We're here. We're excited, but also we're anxious to meet them.
Hurry up.
We're anxious all together. They want to come down and meet him. He'll be coming down when he's born, so we're ready to all be together. It's a family, and it'll be good. I'm very, very lucky that I get to be here, and I have an amazing husband that is holding down the home front, so I can be here because I also have babies that I want to get back to. I met so much, and I also have little ones, so it's just a new path we're on. It's a new journey we're taking.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but it's terrifying at the same time. All the emotion.
All the emotions.
That's what happens when you start early. You get to be early grandparents.
That's true. That's true.
Well, it's gonna be all worth it. It's gonna be just this much of time in the long run, in the big story. So, all right, we can be apart. We just suck at being apart. We're just not.
We do.
We're not good at it.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just fall asleep on the couch when you're not here.
Well, I'm
like I've probably slept in our bed for the last 2 weeks when you haven't been here. Probably 5 times. And 3 of those times was because of work. But
what's the point? What's the point? Then
it's our bed, not my bed. It feels weird with you. I would tell you in it.
It'll be worth it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great, but it's a lot of anxiety and worrying and just anxious and ready. So we're excited. We're trying to enjoy this season, and we're not trying not to rush it, but also we're ready. I don't know. He might share a birthday with grandfather. At this point.
That's weird. That's weird when you say it that way. It's weird when you say it that way.
I never thought that we would have been picking up into your birthday, so we'll see what the universe wants us to do. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, today we're going to talk. We're just going to talk. We just wanted to. I mean, we haven't even gotten to talk very much here lately because we've been apart. So we just kind of wanted to talk and update you on what we're doing, what's going on, and we still haven't talked about First Friday with Pat at PADDIES or Second Saturday at PADDIES.
Yeah, a random last minute trip. That we surprised everyone.
Yeah, we've been spoiled for the last, since the first, we have been able to be with our friends, all the time. And we've been lucky enough that we were able to be there a lot lately. So this is making it even harder to be apart for so long too, because we've gotten spoiled with all our friend time lately. Yeah, First Friday, I went by myself. I wasn't going to go because I knew he had to work. And then I was like, or you said, you're like, well, you could always just go and come back, And I was like, the more I sat there and thought about it, I was like, well, yeah, I had nothing else going on, so I might as well. So it was superhero themed, and we don't really have superhero costumes. That's one thing that we don't have. And so I kind of pulled an old one we did Superman and Lois Lane Secret a few years ago. And so I was like, I could just do that again, but most of that, that skirt didn't fit me anymore, and I didn't have all the accessories. Well, I thought I had all the accessories, so I was like, I'll just do it again. I have the lanyard, I've got the, the whole t-shirt. I had the Superman t-shirt, the whole thing ready to go. I was going to do your Superman t-shirt, so it made more sense because we were a couple. It's a little easier when you're hard when you're by yourself and you're Lois Lane. It's just a reporter lady, so I'm like glasses, skirt, and some kind of lingerie. So I did. And then I went to go grab my lanyard and the t-shirt, couldn't find either of them.
Yeah, I couldn't find that Superman t-shirt anywhere. I don't know where it is.
I know I bet the lanyard and glasses.
I bet one of the boys have my Superman t-shirt. I bet you.
Yeah. Probably was a theme. I guarantee it's probably a
thing.
Yeah. And they never hear back to you or something. Yeah. I feel like at this point, they probably gave it away. They probably went through their closets and trashed it. But
yeah,
I couldn't find it, and so I was like, so I just put lingerie and then a white like button down with a pixie skirt, and I was like thigh highs. I was like, good enough. I looked just like a slutty librarian. It was fine. Either way,
you looked really hot. You looked really hot.
No one was complaining that I didn't
look exactly like I actually got this. So usually when you go by yourself, I don't get to see your outfits in person. I just get to see pictures.
Looking for a fresh way to connect in the lifestyle? Welcome to The Playground, a modern space where open-minded adults meet, explore, and create unforgettable connections.
Built for the lifestyle community, The Playground is where curiosity meets connection. Ready to join the fun? Click the link below and start your adventure with The Playground today.
This time, since you're going straight there from home, you were dressed, ready to go when you left the house. So I actually got to see your outfit this time before I went to work.
I told him, I sent him to the gas station. I was like, can you go get me a drink so I don't have to stop and gas? So I don't have to stop because I didn't want to have to stop looking like that by myself. I was like, no. And I had like a cute little, like, I have these platform, just regular black heels, but they have little bows on them. And I don't know why, but it makes them so much cuter. Just that little bow on it. And yeah, the whole,
I love those. I love those heels. I love those heels. I love it when you wear those heels just with like jeans.
Yeah. You can't beat that. And you can't beat that with like thigh highs and the pixie skirt, like that whole vibe with the glasses and everything. They were my real legit stuff that I wear. But yeah, and the plan was to go there, drive there, and then come home. I was like, I'm just going to not drink or anything. And just when it closes, I'll just come home. It's only 2 hours, hour and a half at nighttime when nobody's on the road. I didn't end up just staying for First Friday. Ended up in First Saturday. Yeah, we had all of our friends there.
Yeah. You ended up staying with the motherfucking Lees, right?
Yes. Stayed with Mike and Sam,
yeah.
and then they had roommates as well that were staying with them. So I wasn't going to stay because I knew they had their weekend planned and I felt bad like crashing their plans. And then they insisted, and then it was so late, and I was like, I can't even imagine driving home just because I was so tired. So I'm like, it's fine, I'll just get a few hours of sleep, leave in the morning and go. And then they were like, you could come hang out all day tomorrow too. We're going to come back to Trap tomorrow night. And you know how that goes. I had nothing else going on and I was already there. And so I did pack a bag because I had a feeling that I might stay. I was like, I don't know, just in case. And I'm glad I did because I had another outfit. And yeah, we ended up making a whole weekend of it. We went back the next night. And we ended up, in the daytime, we went out to dinner. I went out over to their house and got to see their house and their dog, their puppy, their new dog, and see their house. And we hung out, went out to lunch. Yeah, that hot lifing journey is just, it's been, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit more about it. This was only the second time that I was really kind of like a third for the, the night with another couple. I've never really had that. It's a new dynamic that I'm kind of, we're going through. We are a little bit different where I have been hot lifing lately, but it's not because of it being like a real kink of ours and not really being like something that like you really were looking for me to do or you're pushing for me to do or I wanted to do. Has been just really because you have to work a lot. And so it's weird.
Yeah. It's not, like you said, like, it's not like a big kink. It's something that we talked about and I'm like, we're good. And we were just good with, like, we're comfortable with, but it's not really like, we really don't get off on playing separately.
Yeah.
Like,
not anything that we really like set out to go do or anything. It's just kind of evolved, organically. And because our friends, it's kind of local-ish. It's been at Trapeze or Atlanta, whatever's going on. And I'm able to get there. And it's, easier for me to get there. And you, unfortunately, can't, just take off whenever. And so it's still time for me to go see our friends and hang out and kind of, network as well, because we do have the podcast and, socials and all of that stuff, content. And so it's a way to, help our friends host parties and host things and be there to help and support. But it's been just me for us for a little bit here and there. And so we're kind of exploring that. It's been a lot of me just like watching and hanging out and just being a part of, that environment with our friends and everything. And then we've slowly, as you trust people and as you start getting connections with people, we've been lucky enough to meet people lately that we've really connected with. And so I've been kind of exploring that and, videos and pictures, and it is hot, I know he doesn't mind all getting that for sure. And so when we do, we're just kind of navigating it, figuring it out. And I went to Secrets last summer with a couple and stayed with them in their room. That was really my first like weekend alone, kind of navigating, with another couple. And that went pretty.
Yeah, talk about going off the deep end.
Yeah, right.
First time you were by yourself, you're at Secrets.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, you like. I want to say, like, technically you were alone because I wasn't there, but like you weren't alone. Like, I know exactly the people you were with.
That's how it is a trap too. It's like, it's not, I wouldn't just go and do it with anyone or just, go off and meet new people and join new groups of people, alone. But it's people we already have like established chemistry and relationships and trust. And it's people we really like would be around anyway with creator. I'm never alone. Like you said, I could knock on any of those doors or go get anyone and they got me.
Well, and like Sam and Mike are a little different too, because they are on their own like hot wife, hot husband type of journey. They do play separate. So this whole time where you've been gone, I feel like if they were available during the week when I'm available, they would have been at our house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's like either way. It would have went the same way if I was, had to stay home while he went off. It would be the same people, the same situation, like same trust level. And then this was the second time that I really was with a couple as a third kind of all weekend. And so we've been navigating that and, Sam is for the most part straight-ish for the most part. And so it's like, it's a different dynamic. It's different people, different humans. So we've been kind of exploring that and figuring that out. But, there's a lot of trust there. There's a lot of communication and we're all on the same page and a lot of chemistry. So.
We do have some really good chemistry and we are like on the same level of them as them.
Pretty much every day, all the time. We've gotten really close with motherfucking. So. Yeah, we're just fun exploring. It's fun when you can, you can trust somebody and have that much connection to like start exploring things. And we have a lot of stuff we're talking about. Hopefully knocking off of our bucket list. So, we all, we were very happy to get that.
Some of this, like, and we've really been talking about all this stuff in the past like 2 or 3 weeks. So we haven't been together and we've been talking about this stuff. And it was like, I'm so turned on right now. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, it's been good. Been good getting to know them. And, we're starting to explore and get comfortable and stuff. So, I mean, this is honestly something that we've been looking to find for a long time. We just haven't. So, we're excited about that.
Yeah.
First Friday, that was fun. We got to kind of explore that a little bit. And, I had a few of some pretty hot pictures I got from that weekend. They're probably like my fave.
They were hot. They were really
Nobody
hot.
knows I have like a huge cum fetish, and so do they. And so, I got a facial from another guy, and it was really exciting because that doesn't happen in the lifestyle very often, at least with me. Like, I've gotten to, with cum play, it's hard in the lifestyle because most men aren't coming in the lifestyle, unless they're with spouses. That's really common to not. So it's good. It's good.
It's good. It's good, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, we're staying with them for the patty party. So it's all like leading up to that. So first Friday for March is coming up in a few days, this Friday. And we were really hoping to get to that.
So we were planning on going to the first Friday this month, like this upcoming Friday. And just with the baby not being here and everything going on, there's no way we could risk going all the way up to Atlanta, then her actually going into labor and having that 6-hour drive back down there and missing it. So
bad distance.
Not worth. Yeah, I mean, sometimes in the lifestyle you have to choose. We always choose family first.
Family over
but this is what. Yeah, so we this is one of those times where it's like, we're sad that we can't make it, but we're excited for what's to come.
Together. Yeah, it makes that so much better when you finally do get to be together, because life is always constantly there, just trying to trying to change plans.
Hey there, listeners. Are you looking to prioritize your sexual health and wellness? We've got just the thing for you. Shameless Care offers at-home testing kits, telehealth consultations, and even treatment for ED and performance anxiety for when you want to play, but your body says otherwise. It's convenient, discreet, and all about keeping you at your best. And guess what? We've teamed up with them to give you an exclusive discount. Use code HOT, that's code HOT, at checkout to get $30 off your first order. Don't walk, run. It's time to take charge of your sexual health today with Shameless Care, because your health is nothing to be ashamed of.
But we're going to be, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to be at the St. Paddy's Day party.
And we got to the weekend after the first Friday. We didn't talk about. We ended up going to Chapel together, and we actually had a Chapel the night together.
Yeah. So again, I had a weekend off because there was stuff going on at the plant, and we weren't. I didn't have to be there. I'm not going to get in specifics, but I didn't have to be there that weekend. And so we, on a whim, said, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." And we didn't tell anybody we were going. So we knew a whole bunch of people that were going to be there.
Everybody was going.
Including the Lees and Anything But Vanilla, Robin Lindsay, and Jeremy, and But so we knew a whole bunch of people that were going to be there, but we didn't tell them we were coming. So
we were coming right from our house because we were like last second had the opportunity to go, and we were like, let's just do it. And then so we got ready at home and then just drove right to the club again.
Again, with the plan, it's like, we'll just we won't drink or anything. We're just going to go have fun, hang out with our friends, and just drive home.
And you know how that
it didn't happen again.
But this time, as soon as we were in there, like, you're staying in our room. You're staying with us. You're not going home. Yeah, it was much more decided immediately. Or the last time, first Friday, I was waiting until the last second. I was scared. Let's go. This time, it was like as soon as we got there, everybody was like, "You're staying with us." So we had a good time. Always a good time. It's always a good crew.
It's always a good group to be at Trap with. Period. I mean, and there was a little bit of playing at Trap, but nothing like, it was always foreplay and like flirty stuff going on at Trap that night. It all
That's how it's been lately, it seems. It's like there's been a lot of play, like some flogging. I got flogged quite a few times at Trap that night. I took a good beat. Like I was sore for a couple days there.
When you were getting changed in the lingerie, me and Mike were in there with you.
That one got me good.
And we bent you over against the locker, and each one of us had a cheek.
There was another person with a flogger in the main, like, dining area. I've been over and took a good beat in there, too. There was a few times where I got it.
I flogged a couple people. Like, he handed me the flogger, and I flogged a couple people. In the main dining area.
The main dining area of Chucky's.
you know, just a normal Saturday.
Literally right in the walkway.
Like I had to pause a few times to let people walk by so I wouldn't hit him.
And it seems like every time we've been going, more foggers have been coming out and more paddles and more whips and like straight up bull whips and stuff. More people have been bringing more accessories lately. Like I'm here, I have noticed an uptick in like toys and people have been bringing their own foggers and stuff. It's been fun. It's been good. Yeah. I like it.
But I feel like the whole night of Trap, which was a blast, really just built up to the after party in the hotel.
Yeah, that was so good. There were people there that I never would have expected to be there. And
yes. I was excited that they were there.
So fun.
Because they, like, I've never seen them, you know, in that type of situation. And, like, I've seen them at Trap and stuff, and they're awesome people. They're so nice. But I never saw them in, like...
They came back to the hotel.
Yeah, come back to the... Because it's not our first hotel after party with a large group, but it was the first time I saw them there.
There's a good group of people there. A lot of good... And there's some new faces. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I got a few good videos and pictures there too. Had a few good bucket list items.
I had a couple bucket list items that, I never had a 3-way blowjob before.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
Happened. That was. I had you and 2 other women performing doing their work, their best work. The Lord's work. I mean, you're on your knees, so it's just like praying.
Can't say that. Too far.
And then I got to share your mouth with somebody else.
Yeah, that was one of mine. Always one of my top bucket list items every time I'm with any group of men. Huge thing again for me.
It was a lot. Oh, I finally got to play with one of my crushes.
Yeah.
Like, I've had a crush on her since we met them the first time. Yeah. And then finally got to spend some time with her a little bit.
Yeah, I had a lot of crushes there.
And we had our normal, like, group, and then we had a couple new experiences, and it was long. I think we're in that. I don't think we even decided to go to bed till like 4 or 5.
We were staying in the room, so I never look at the clock when those situations. But yeah, and then once everyone cleared out, we were staying. There was 6 of us in the room, and the other couple that we were staying with ended up fucking until probably
9 in
the morning, and we had to get out of there. And it was not quiet, and so we got like every 30 minutes I'd wake up and just look over there, and something would come up. So it was like a very not sound sleep for a couple hours, and so we were struggling that next day for sure.
Yeah, I was exhausted the next day.
We were struggling, but it was so worth it.
And poor Mike and Sam, because we had a thunderstorm come through, and it had tornado warnings up there.
And I didn't even know that was coming.
Me either. And when everything started to calm down, everybody was like got showers and like got cleaned up, and it was kind of just getting ready to lay down and go to sleep, except for our one roommate who just kept going. We heard the thunder just rumble through the hotel. We're like, holy crap. And we look outside and it's downpouring. And we look at the radar and see like tornado warnings and stuff like that. And so they worry about their kids at home because they had a couple teenagers. And So so Mike ended up driving all the way home just to make sure I felt bad for him, but
it was like a 45-minute drive or so.
Again, it just shows another family over everything. It's like
they always make sure. Yeah, they had the 18-year-old there, but they had a younger one, like sibling, within one of those situations. So totally get it. Totally get it.
Oh, 100%.
The kids are always come first, but we ended up fine. It's fine. We ended up going out the next day, and we got to see him before we left. Then,
yeah, well, the next morning we helped Sam pack up all the lights and all that stuff, and then we left and we went to lunch. And that was a new place that we went to. That was kind of a cool place, like the Speakeasy.
And that was yeah.
Oh, we found a restaurant and we walk in. They're like, "You have a reservation?" We're like, "No, it's just two of us." So we're like, "Okay, do you want the main dining hall or the Speakeasy?" We're like, "Speakeasy?" She's like, "Oh, you don't know?" She's like, "Have you been here before?" I said, "No, never. It's our first time." She's like, "Let me take you back there." I'm like, "Okay." And she takes us all the way through the restaurant into what looks like a big walk-in cooler door and opens it, and it's a long hallway that's decorated, and you walk around and there's a private dining hall on one side, bottles of wine along the wall, and we go into a speakeasy. It's really cool, like 20s themed bar with it had really good food.
That was a good trip.
Yeah, it was good.
We took our time and then went home, and it was, we're always, and then I had to get home and pack my bag or do my laundry because I knew, this baby was coming. So it was like, I wanted to always be ready. So I made sure we deep clean the house and make sure that everything was ready for when it was happening. And then by Tuesday, I was packing my bag.
You left me. I'm pretty sure half of our listeners are convinced that you left me for good.
I know on Instagram I've been getting
I murdered you.
I've been getting so many comments. There are people who are like, "Is everything okay? Is everything all right? Why are we not together?" We're fine. We want to be together.
Yeah.
Like
circumstances are.
I'm very lucky that I get to be here. I'm trying to remember that, and it's just a tiny little moment in the rest of our lives. It's just a couple of weeks, and it'll be worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's just frustrating in the moment.
That waiting part. We're just waiting. We're just gotta wait.
Like I don't know. When we had our kids, the waiting. I thought the waiting was like at this point the waiting was the worst part, but I feel like this is worse.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like at least we were together when you were pregnant.
Wow, we were together. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He did come last week. I was like, we were like, he had all stuff going on. He had the podcast Tuesday and he had work on Wednesday. So he was like, Thursday, we're going to meet and have lunch. So I planned on meeting halfway. It's only a 2-hour drive. So it's not too bad. And I can be back in 2 hours if something would happen. So, and then he was like, I think I'm going to drive the whole way. And it ended up, I'm so glad he did because it was so beautiful outside. And we drove down A1A and found a little restaurant. One of those, like, been here 35 years, fresh oysters, seafood. So that was good. We got to sit by the beach and drive, sunroof down, drive along the ocean. And then he ended up staying a little longer.
I ended up staying the night.
Yeah.
And
that was good.
I could definitely tell you've been a good girl and been drinking all of your water.
Yes, I was so proud of my.
It was so good, so good. I was like the whole drive home. I was thinking about it the whole drive home. Like
I've been thinking on this.
It's like, it was like I don't know if it was because we hadn't seen each other for a week, and I haven't seen you since. But It was that's like that. I feel like that was top 5. Top 5.
We say that all the time.
I feel like it's just revolving. Like
We say that all the time. I know. And then
like I'm getting turned on just thinking about it right now.
Like you're laughing.
It was.
This whole episode is a lot of sexual tension.
You know?
You can't tell we haven't been together in the last 3 weeks. We're like the whole episode.
It's
We're like,
like
wow.
it's like just
The whole episode. We're just like horn dogs. And tiny towns. It's hard. Literally.
Oh, after this episode, the camera's on. We might as well.
Okay.
Oh! I forgot. I forgot to mention. When I came down, I brought you a goodie bag.
Yeah, he did. We were both on the same mind frame because we've been having these conversations and talking about all this stuff because we're not together. And then he came in, and he's like, "I brought you a goodie bag," and it was a black bag, like drawstring bag it had
a wand. I had your pink wand. I had a glass dildo. I had your rose, and I had the chargers with a plug, like with a box, USB box, so you could charge them.
So I got charged them all for you, but just in case, the charger
and
the ring light. And the ring light.
And I brought the ring light and pro move. Just so anyway, I brought the toy cleaner.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he even thought of that. He thought of everything. And yeah, jolting back.
Oh, and all the lube, and the lube. Like I thought of how like
he had a whole bag ready for me to go. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I had completely forgot to say something, and I was like, he read my mind. It's fine. We're gonna be
like your fingers can only get you so far sometimes.
We like variety.
Yeah.
I like that option. But yeah. So yeah.
That kind of just wraps up our last couple weeks.
Yeah. We got Patty Party coming up on the 14th.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. And it's my birthday weekend, so we have a link for that down below. If you want to come.
It's like $20 a ticket. Like,
person.
What do you lose? You know?
Yeah.
Hang out, have a good time, come dance, hang out, get something to drink, and then go home if you want to, you know?
Yeah.
Not that
it's a win-win situation, honestly. Like, it's a complete bar takeover. It's they bought out the entire bar. They are...
It's a different location. It's, different area. So
you don't have to worry about vanillas coming in and crashing it because you have to have a ticket to get in.
Gonna be...
Sorry. That's just AT&T guy across the street. And Mo.
All
right, I think we're good.
Yeah. Come meet we have such an amazing group of friends. Pineapples After Dark, all that crew, everyone that is coming. There's a lot of new faces coming, a lot of new people coming. So come check it out. They are just an amazing group of people.
Really.
I promise you'll find somebody in that group to talk to. Everyone is so welcoming and just loves, showing everybody the ropes and loves the lifestyle. It's good stuff. We've seen a lot of groups of people. We've seen them all. We've experienced a lot of things in this environment, and this is a good one, without a doubt. No,
Yeah, the vibe. Like we always talk about how it's a vibe thing, and this is their vibe. It's like is spot on. Like,
Good
they're
morning.
so welcoming to everyone. They're inclusive. They try and include everybody. They're affordable. They,
Everything we've been asking for. Yeah.
it's so nice that they came into the, picture when they did.
Wow, we're lucky to have found them, and we're so lucky to live where we live, and still, it's pretty close to home, and they all live close enough, not close enough, but not close enough, but also close enough at the same time that we can make it to a lot of their stuff. And so we're super excited to work with them, and we've been working with them pretty closely, and to find a group of people that actually respects, trusts us enough to help this community. We all want to help this community, and so it's a good one. Good one.
It's a good one.
And then next week you're going to be talking with Jim Vance.
Yes. So kind of if anybody that watched last week's episode, it was just me, and I talked about different issues and kind of things, a way to get through some. It was really focused on guys. And Jim Vance, the conscious man on all the social platforms, is a men's coach that specializes in self-leadership and leading relationships. And him and his wife both run their businesses. They're both amazing people. And I interviewed him and asked him some questions kind of pertaining to the lifestyle. And I just had that conversation with him, and it's so good. Like, I could have talked to this guy forever, and luckily I can, because
we're lucky to have him in our life.
Like, we met them before social media and all that stuff, just through friends, and we're lucky to have them in our lives, and we're great friends with them, and we, can hang out and have dinner or whatever, whenever we want. So, but that's why I made a joke about, it's funny how we're having this conversation over the internet when we literally live 20 minutes away. He's like, yeah, I think it'd be weird if I sat in your bed. Like, you're right. You're right.
Gross.
Like, we're very secure, comfortable guys, but we gotta draw a line somewhere.
Not yet.
But so they're
really best humans. Some of the best humans we've ever met as well. I'm really excited to hear that conversation. I like that the last one and the next one will be both episodes that I get to hear for the first time. So that doesn't happen very often. I'm not a part of it, so I'm excited.
Oh, last week I was so nervous and so uncomfortable. It's just so weird. Just like, I feel like I'm just talking to myself like a crazy person, and like, I don't have anybody to like bounce ideas off of or like ask open-ended questions that keep conversations going. And it all was on me, and
I know
I was just on edge the entire time.
It's nerve-wracking.
I felt so awkward.
You're doing one.
Yeah. And then, like, I recorded, like, it was over an hour. And if you watch the episode, it's like 30-some minutes, because I'm like, nope. Like, I sound like I have no idea what I'm talking, just because, again, I didn't have you to kind of pull the leash on me a little bit, because I ramble a lot, and I'll get on a tangent and I'll just keep going and going and forget where I came from, and that's what happened a couple times.
It's like,
yeah, exactly. And I had a couple of those. I'm like, and a couple of, like, I had some really good points, but I forgot how I got there. Yeah. And then, like, listening back to it, I'm like, that has nothing to do with what I was talking about.
Yeah. Podcasting is definitely harder. Even just doing social media, just videos, just answering questions and stuff, I go off and I don't know what I was even why
Yeah.
I'm getting there, what was going on. It's hard. I get it. It's not easy. Hopefully, after next week's episode, we will both be together talking about the Patty Party. That's what's going to happen.
Yes.
So the next after this episode, next week, we will be back together and we will be talking about the Patty Party and all the fun we had for your birthday and all of that stuff. So
Excited.
join us.
I'm
We're
excited.
together again. We will finally be reunited. The energy that you will experience,
Oh my god.
especially if I drive right from here to that party, you want to be there for 20 hours.
Oh my god.
Ticket.
That's cheaper than all that.
All of us together for the first time in a minute.
Oh my god.
It's going to be such a good time. Colin, come watch. It's good for it's a good show. It'll be a good show.
It's going to be. Oh my god.
Come hang out with us and our friends. Gonna be
All right.
yeah.
So let's wrap it up. All right. Because we're getting. What?
Wow.
Well, like always,
As always,
not that serious.
don't make it weird.
Bye.
Bye.